What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
What's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let me start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. What up, y'all? What up? Without the H and the S and all the other letters, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Chris.
What up, bro?
What up, Mo?
What's up? What's up, man?
Hold on a minute. It's live TV. Watch this. Hello?
Oh.
Yes. I'm on the show, and you are too.
Ha.
I'm sorry?
Who's that?
I can't hear you. No, you're not on the show. On the show, you're on the phone while I'm doing the show. What's up? Let me call you back. All right, thank you. Anyway, welcome to the show, guys.
I was like, hey, look, who over there calling the Mercantile phone?
That's why I keep Mercantile phone. Listen to her. Hey, man. Gina's she's doing radio tonight, so it's just us guys tonight. So I wanted to get on here today, man. You know, people, we do a lot of stuff, and people just don't understand the grind we do. We ain't gonna tell you the grind we do. Sometimes, man, we get tired. Sometimes we don't want to do nothing. Sometimes we just want to, work and be left alone. Sometimes we want to be around people. Tonight, man, we just have a conversation about our behaviors and how we deal with certain situations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So basically, man, we just gonna kick it off, man. I need to know from you guys, all right? We talk to each other every day, but what makes you tick? What sets you off? What gets you going?
A good deal of money. No, just kidding.
He said a good deal of
It
money.
helps it out.
So when you say tick, that mean like put us over what we got to push back?
Like what basically makes you what's your drive? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a good deal of money.
What drives you?
A good deal of money. I didn't say
Well, mine is proving people wrong that told me no. I can't do it. That's my biggest one. When people say nah, I can't do something, I'll be like, oh really? I'll be like, oh really? Hold my water real quick.
Hold my beer. Hold my beer. White beer.
Somebody to tell me, nah, I can't do nothing.
Yeah.
Because the biggest form of revenge is success.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So that's what I do. If somebody tell me, man, you ain't gonna do that, especially coming from where we from. It's a lot of people that say that. You know what I'm saying? Every time, bro. Every time, and I prove them wrong every time, and they be like, okay, yeah, man, I knew you was gonna do it.
And see, here's the thing, man.
Isn't that a trip, though?
What drives you, Mo?
I don't know. I like the challenge of business, to tell you the truth. The challenge of business, like just like Chris said, the people that said you wasn't gonna be doing what you're doing, and you're doing what you're doing, and they're like, yeah, I thought so. But if
Yeah,
for real, they didn't
Yeah.
have your back. And it's
at
not
all.
necessarily having your back as it is. I just remember a lot of people, like me and Greg. Shoot, we was pushing mops for a minute. You
The
know,
Buffin bosses.
we was pushing mops for a minute, and to do what we did, later on in life, I can remember getting back with him later on, and we've known each other better 50 years. So,
Right.
I mean, I think where we were and where we're at now in our lives, it's a big difference, big world of difference. I didn't think I'd be making the money that I make today.
Right.
Tell you that,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
Not until some things change, and I think the biggest motivator was my father. He always said, if you want to make extraordinary money, you got to do something different. You can't just do your regular old regular and expect. You can't go. I'm not knocking nobody's job, but you just can't go do a 9 to 5 and expect to make a lot of money because you're working for somebody.
Right.
And you
I
work for
think
your.
your pops probably was standing next to my pops when he said, "Do something different."
It probably was.
Everybody was in my family was basically electronics. I did it too, but I wanted to do something different. Father encouraged it all the time, man. But what drives me, man? It's not success, because at the end of the day, man, if you're doing what Mo, you said this so many times. If you're doing what you love to do, man, you're gonna be successful anyway. All right.
Right.
So whether it's a gang of money or whether it's just
$2 or 200,000.
personal, yeah, it's a personal gain. But what drives me is the same thing that drives you guys, man. It's business, man. It's like when people, and Chris, you said it, man. People from the hometown, they want you right there at the hometown. That's what they
That's
want you to stay.
crazy.
They want you on the
Mhm.
corners with them. They want you in the streets with them. And when you and here's the sad part about it, and I guess that changes my behavior. Once you make it, they don't support you, and then they pissed off because you ain't doing fit. My money is my money. All right, it ain't your money. I don't owe nobody nothing. Okay, didn't support me.
Yeah.
Don't like, for instance, and we've been talking about this. Okay, I might taint the little credit cards we got. Okay, but it is what it is. Okay, because you can't take it away. That's one thing. Okay, we've been inducted into the National Black Radio Hall of Fame. All right. But just because we've been inducted does not mean that we have to step up our game to do something for someone else. Okay, that does not mean that you're my cousin, you my brother, you my uncle, you my aunt, you my that does not mean any of that. Okay, we've done what we've done, and we've done it without saying, "Oh, we're the best, we're number one," because we let our work stand on its own, and it speaks for us. We didn't ask
And
for
that's
that. We didn't ask
that,
for that accolade. We didn't ask for it. All right.
well,
We were
we didn't
promoted.
we didn't get into this to be a part of uh the National Black Radio Hall of Fame.
They came with
Right.
it.
It just came that way, man. We did this because of one, we were bored sitting in the house. That's how it came about. We were bored, and we was like, yeah, man, let's do this. I mean, it all started with G. G was going live, and I pop on, Gina pop on, Moa pop on,
Marcy,
and
yes.
then we just keep going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? We didn't expect what we got,
No.
and honestly, we didn't know, you know, people like that was watching.
But
Right.
think about this. Think about this for a minute. It's been 5 years, okay, and
Mm-hmm.
it don't seem like that seemed like we just started this like last year or 6 months ago.
And
That's when you know that you like what you're doing. You know.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, and then also, outside of the people we had coming in, you know what I'm saying? We had so many, you know what I'm saying, co-hosts, people that was a part of the situation. I mean, they all are a part of our success, though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because if it wasn't, I ain't gonna say if it wasn't for them, because us four that originated it would have been here, but regardless, even if I wasn't here, to be Mo and Greg talking, or Mo, Greg, and Gina talking, you know what I'm saying? It'd have been one of those type situations. but we didn't do it for the accolades. We just did it because hey,
it was fun. It was something fun
and
to
it was
do.
another reason. It's another reason too, but I ain't gonna say it live on her.
We'll wait on that. We'll wait on.
But
wait
here's,
on
the,
that.
We'll wait on.
here's the other thing, Chris. And I know you suppress it because look, we all have our roles on this show, okay? And, you know, Chris don't hold back nothing, okay? And Mo will come at your ass, okay? He will come at your ass with the fact. Me, I'm the comedic relief, and Gina, she's another one that will come at you, okay? But here's the thing: we unapologetically say what we want. We don't hide nothing. We don't sugarcoat it, okay? Now, sometimes we do, like Chris just did, okay? Sometimes we do, but and we're going to put together a reel of times where Chris had to go in on somebody, okay? Mo had to calm the situation down, okay? I'm gonna have a reel of that stuff pretty soon, and we're gonna roll it. I'm gonna try to get it together for New Year. You're gonna laugh. It's gonna be funny, okay? Because we did that, all right?
Right.
But one thing that we pride ourselves on, okay, and this is all part of the behaviors and what makes us tick, is that we have the ability to, number one, say what we have to say, and number two,
not worry about no consequences.
And not worry about, that's it. We don't have to worry about it because we are speaking our truth. And if we were doing it the right way, we would not have gotten nominated or elected, and you wouldn't still be. We would still be here after 5 years.
That's true.
That's true.
That's crazy.
But like I said earlier, that's real love of what you're doing. I mean, we got a real love for what we're doing, and I know now that that's one of the reasons why we just keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I know that's the reason why I'm here. I've always done this. I mean, I was doing this stuff back when me and Greg first, met, and I didn't think that it would turn into what it's turned into this day, to tell you the truth.
That's something about our drive, though. We have a drive. Each of us have for some reason, man, and God is not wrong, okay?
No.
Let's keep it 100. Because, look, I hadn't seen this cat for 15 some odd years. Last time I saw him, he had a deck card in his hands, okay? You know what I'm saying? And
that's true.
The last time you saw me, I had a mop in mine.
I had a mop in yours, you know what I'm saying?
Really, last time he saw me, it was a therapy session. I mean, he was paying for it through cars, but it was a therapy session.
Dude, I was paying for it. Chris, I don't even remember how much money I lost there. Chris was raking me, boy. Okay, but we was talking. It was.
Hey, look, I was telling him, I was like, bro, you might want to go to another place. He's like, no, bro, I'm good.
No. I told him, no,
I'm good right here. I'm good right here. And the house takes.
We talking. Give me another $100 chips. Make them in fives this time, though. Okay?
Right.
Oh man, that's so crazy. Like I said, the last time we saw each other, we had mops in our hands.
We had mops in our hands, dude.
Yep, in the G. So out there working for South Lake Mall.
Well, see, that just again that goes to the drive that we have. Okay, and the people, nothing, no shade to the people that's been on here with us. Okay, you guys, as Chris said, we're a part of this growth. We're a part of what we did. All right. It's unfortunate that everybody wasn't around, but you know what? There's some that are not here that still support it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Which is another testament to our character and what we do. All right. So
yeah,
I don't think with this show there has been many regrets. Because I don't live on regrets. Regrets are not a part of my drive. Period. Do I feel bad about some of the things I say or some of the things that I've done on the show? Hell no, I don't. I gotta keep it 100, man. I mean, because this is what we do. We're here to entertain, inform, let people know what's going on in the world, let people know what's going on with us, and let people know about some stuff that they may not have known about, which is what Chris does.
Yeah,
a lot, because his realm is different. Chris' realm is different, and he's in Vegas, okay? So he got to move and shake. Shit, I'm surprised he sits down for an hour. He got to move and shake all the time up there where he at, or else he get lost in the shuffle, all right? And
well, I mean, the one thing about Vegas, what I tell people all the time, like when people, here in Vegas, they was like, "Oh, it's a fast-paced situation," but it's really not fast-paced. The strip moves fast. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Once you get once you get off of in between Mandalay Bay and the stratosphere, you know what I'm saying? You come back down to reality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So it's
You
one
got
of
it
those
going on.
situations. Yeah, it's one of those situations where, now don't get me wrong, you got Vegas gonna do what it do. You know what I'm saying? But when people be like, man, they be like, man, I couldn't live in Vegas. I was like, yes, you could. You can live in
It's just
Vegas easier than ever.
it's a mind. It's your mind.
It is.
You know,
It is.
because
Well, even
if you
speaking
look
on
at
that.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Mo.
Now, even speaking on what we're saying, what makes somebody would want to stay in a situation to where is not growth. I mean,
Exactly.
like us, we look for growth. No matter what we do, we look for growth. One of the reasons why probably all of us left and did what we did was because we were looking for growth. We were looking for something different. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like I said, I can't thank God enough for having my father in my life to tell to say, hey, this ain't gonna cut it right here. Not with the way you dreaming. It ain't gonna cut it like that. You got to do something totally different. And
Yeah.
fortunately for me, I had a best friend that that moved away, and he said, "Bro, you need to come on. This is you right here."
I
And
mean,
that's my best friend.
that's how it was for me, bro. If my cousin and my brother wouldn't have moved to Vegas, I'd probably be in Houston or Atlanta somewhere.
See, I was in Texas. I was in Austin.
Yeah, I'd have
You know,
probably been in one of those places because they came to Vegas first. You
everybody
know,
went to Houston though. It's a little spot.
yeah, huh?
Everybody went to Houston from the G.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a
oh
bunch.
yeah,
It's
oh
a
yeah.
bunch of our
But
classmates down there. Like got that bad boy lit up.
That was the
yeah, I mean,
Gary melting
but
pot.
Houston for me is I had family that was in Houston ever since I was little. They used to live in Gary and moved to Houston. You know what I'm saying? So I had
Yeah.
family there forever. And honestly, to be 100 with you, if they didn't have that flood in '05, I probably would have been in Houston.
Mm, hmm. And see,
Yeah,
I was there. I literally got out of school and literally like that following year gone.
hmm
I
yeah.
was gone. Man, I was loving it. I was
Oh
loving it.
yeah,
It's
oh yeah.
hot
I
in the
mean,
mug.
oh yeah, like Houston, Louisiana, all of that. That's a different type of heat, bro.
Yeah.
Even
Ah,
Memphis, bro. Even Memphis, that's a different type. That standing there sweating for no reason. I don't understand it, bro.
Yeah,
If I'm
but I'm
sweating, I
saying,
want to be working. I want to be putting my work in to be sweating. I don't want to be out there just sweating for no reason at all.
so
And it
like I
got to
said,
be and it got to be a fine female next to me while I'm sweating. I ain't trying to stand there sweat for no reason.
why you
preach
why you
that
think
boy.
don't nobody dressed to the nines in
Preach
Memphis?
that
Everybody
boy.
got on gym shoes and blue jeans and sweats. They ain't trying to dress. Like
All
back in the
day,
G.
bro.
Back
But
in the
see,
G, you could put on a suit in the summertime and be straight. But
that's
you
another
can't put
thing
on suit.
too, man. That's another thing too.
Hmm
When you live in your purpose, you get to call the shots.
Mm,
Yeah.
Not everybody else calling the shots. You know what I mean? So I can go to meetings, like I said on a previous show. I can go to meetings with gym shoes, and jeans. But
hmm
if it's my meeting, the rest of them better be dressed. Okay,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
I can go like I want because I've earned that right. But the rest of them better be
Yeah.
dressed.
so
You
Chris,
got you only get one chance to for me. You know. And Chris used to
Yeah.
tell me this all the time. Okay, if you haven't won, if I haven't, how did you put it? 3 seconds or 3 minutes. If you ain't got me in
Yeah.
3 minutes, you're not gonna get.
yeah,
You're not gonna get me.
Yeah.
first
No,
3
that's
seconds,
fact.
10 seconds. That's what he said. He said 10.
That's facts. You got to catch my attention right away. Because
Yeah,
once I start once I start doing this, it's over.
that's that's the AR in you. Hey Chris, that's the AR in you.
Yeah.
When you sit up there and you pop a track in, if
Oh
you
yeah.
ain't bumping your head in the first 5 seconds,
but see,
start
That's
turning it
fact.
off, turning it down, and start talking. you
the
know.
thing is,
Hmm
man, we don't have time now, and everybody, this is not being arrogant. Okay, we giving you lessons on being successful and having having the opportunities that we've had and that we're getting still. You know, it's not being arrogant, but we have something that you want. We want to help, all right? But if it doesn't make sense, why would I want to sit there and listen to somebody babble and stutter and this and that for 20 minutes. I'm done.
Oh yeah. That's 100% fact, bro.
I want to help. I do. All right, but make it make sense, and then don't come to me with this. You know, if I'm telling you, because I can only speak for me, and I know you guys have these special rates that you have to go to. Even with your family, you cut the rates down for what you do. But this is our business. If we don't work, we don't eat. Okay, you know what I mean?
That's right.
So we don't punch a clock like everybody else. You know what I mean? So my thing is if I give you my rate or whatever price for me to do for speak, to do some film, do whatever, okay, that's my rate. I don't do no discounts like that. That's what I value my worth. That's my worth. So who am I to tell you who are you to tell me that, hey man, look, you ought to come down on this a little bit, man? No, because you're not going to pay it. There's somebody else that'll pay it and more. Okay, to somebody else.
And it's always somebody you don't know that's gonna pay.
Right. Exactly. And then
everybody that know you,
that's a cheap price.
Everybody that know you want some type of discount. They don't never want to pay the price, but they'll go out there and buy Louis, Gucci, Fendi, all that stuff.
Hey, it won't even
ask. You come out with a clothing line. They want, man. All right, man. Let me give you 20 for it, man. The price say what it says, brother.
Yeah. Well, what gets me is that most do that right there. But when you flip the script on them, that's what I used to do. You know, I used to be over in Chicago, and I'll be hooking up a machine and stuff, and they didn't want to call a phone company. Phone company charged him $125. He wanted to give me $15 or $20. I said, you sell me your gas for 15 cents a gallon, I string this mug up.
Like, right.
Oh no.
His machine will be down.
Exactly.
Forever.
If you're gonna give Ameritech $100-some, $125 to put a line in, you're gonna give me $125 to put it in.
Exactly.
Period. And you might give me more.
So let me ask you guys, man, how do y'all deal with stressful situations? Or do you even have stressful situations now?
Well, go ahead, Mo. Go ahead.
I don't know. I've recently had, y'all know I done had some stressful situations here recently. And the way I've been dealing with it is what my dad used to say is day loss. You know what I'm saying? It's day loss. Keep on pimping. That's what my dad say. He didn't say pimping, but keep on moving. Don't stop. Don't stop. I know what I just put it the way I put it. You keep going, it's day loss,
It's
sooner or later.
That's how mine was too. With you or without you, it's gonna get done.
That's right.
Get done.
Yeah, absolutely. Man. And to deal with my stress, man, music is my calm medium, bro.
Yeah.
Preferably 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s R&B music. I don't listen to rap music when I'm going through stressful times. You know what I'm saying? I listen to the R&B to calm me down, and then I probably listen to rap music after that.
Shout out to Joe, by the way. Joe,
preferably Ice Cube, Scarface, or Don Tripp. What are those?
Ever since I've been knowing this
power
cat,
back in your spirit.
Ever since I've been knowing this cat, Ice Cube pop out of it, man. Come on.
Every time, bro. That ain't gonna never stop.
Say something to put the power back in your spirit,
I ain't mad at you though. But what gets me sometimes, man, with my stress, and you guys know, sometimes I might act out. I'm really a calm person, okay? But when it just gets too ignorant, and that's why I keep to myself. My circle is here. You know what I'm saying? And I can't do the foolishness, man. Because where we come from, we deal with foolishness differently, okay? But now that we've elevated ourselves to a different level, we can't do that. We can't do it.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something. The GI mark is all over the freaking country. Because you can tell me from GI, and they expect you to pull out a pistol, to prove your point or something.
They do, and that's crazy.
I mean,
They'd be like,
really, for real?
Right. They'd be like, oh, it's rough where you from. I was like, it's rough everywhere. What are you talking about?
Right. It's a GI in Memphis right now, a big one.
Yeah.
Hey, but if that keeps that foolishness away from it, they got that stigma that we this, we that, I'm cool with that, okay? Because I can't deal with it, okay? I don't like telling people no. I really don't. Okay, but if you coming at me stupid, coming at me all crazy and stuff, I'm quick to, you know me, Chris. I'm quick to
Yeah.
tell them, bro.
But you
I
know,
can't
but
do
you
it.
know, but you know what keeps a lot of stress off of me
What's that?
is telling people no.
Yeah,
It's
that I
telling
do know
people.
about you.
But
Yeah, because my thing is that you can't say yes to everything.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything, you can't be the savior to everyone. You pick
Yeah.
and choose your battles. You have
But
to,
they
because if
expect
you
that,
don't,
Chris. You know they expect that, bro. Because once you get to a
no,
certain level, I see
they,
you out there doing these
but,
$1 million deals, and they want
but
you.
look,
They want you.
yeah, they do. But you got to look at it this way too, big bro. I did that.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
wasn't my option to help you. Me helping you was a gift from me. You see what I'm saying? My thing is that if you didn't pursue what you said you was gonna do, and you were waiting for me to succeed, that means you looking for a handout.
You're looking for a
Yeah.
And I
handout.
can't do a handout. I
Nope.
can't do handouts.
Nope.
No is my favorite word, bro. It took me some time to get there, but no is my favorite. Hey, look, no is my favorite word, and the way I keep friends and family is I don't lend them money.
You got yeah.
Chris, Chris, I'm gonna tell you, that's my fault. And
It was mine too at one
give
time,
to a
big bro.
fault. Have you ever gave to a fault though? I've given to a fault.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to that point, but it's like it's two ways I look at that, Mo. The other way I look at it is okay, I paid you that to get you out of my life
Mm.
because you knew you weren't gonna pay me back when I gave you the money.
And you
Chris,
knew it
let me
too,
tell you,
probably.
bro. Have y'all ever came up with somebody where you poured like Mo said, you poured into them. They said, "Hey man, I need." I said, "Hey, cool." And then, like you said, Chris, they don't give you money back, and then a year go by. No, I ain't gonna say a year. Maybe 6 months go by. They need something else, and I'm like,
Mm.
well, you do know you owe me this money right here. No, I don't. I mean, yeah, you do. I ain't never borrowed no money from you. Wow.
Dude, look, I don't,
Well,
I don't know. I don't know.
my lawyer does all invoices for money I used to lend out when I was lending out money. The date, the time it was sent, and everything, because she's the one that sent it.
See?
Dang.
But you had to learn. You had to get that in place after you got burned one time, though,
Right.
right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because I mean, like the one thing about it is I have no problem with helping people out, but I always tell people you got to figure it out yourself.
Yeah.
You
And
got to
that,
show me. You got to show me that you're a problem solver for your own life.
but see that advice.
Don't try to put my kids, my wife, my situation. That
Come
has
on,
nothing to do with me. And I'm not
come on.
being brutal. It just has nothing to do with it.
Right.
I
But
have
when
my own. I have my own kids, my own situation. I don't have no wife, but my own situation I have to deal with.
Chris, will people understand that the value is in the advice that you give? Okay, you
They're not
can
trying to hear it.
gain so much money
They're
and
not
so
trying to
much
hear it, bro.
more. I know, like Rachel. Rachel comes out here and she preaches, and sometimes she preaches for free. Okay, but the
Yeah.
stuff that she tells everybody is so valuable, and you're not understanding. Okay, she may charge you X amount of dollars to go to a seminar or get a book and this and that. Okay, but the information you're getting out of there, the information they're getting from you,
Right.
is much more valuable than that $200 you spent on this or that $50 you spent on that. And people got to understand, man. Okay, knowledge is power. All right,
Yes.
knowledge is
Yes.
power.
You know, Greg,
It is.
I tell them all the time. You know, you be sitting around talking to some young cats, on a music tip and telling them what they need to succeed and everything. And then, yeah, you definitely understand, right, Bree? And then you tell them to pass it on. All the good shit, pass it on. You can pass on bad shit every day and twice on Sundays, But the good
Yeah.
shit, I mean, stuff that you succeed in that, if somebody asks you how you succeed, you tell them. Don't be scared of that. Don't be
I
scared of it.
always tell them I'm an open book, bro.
But when you
You know my
Exactly.
motto, hey, Mo. You know my motto. I can tell you how to do it, but you can't do it like I do.
that is, and see, that's the whole thing. The advice is just that right there. I could tell you everything, but if I don't tell you how to go out there and fish for it, you're gonna be back again.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and what to
That's
fish for is more important than that. You know.
And another thing I hate is when people.
Let's put it out there, bro. Let's put it out there.
Look, this is my fault too, because they see me with celebrities and all of that, and they just figure, yo, oh yeah, he got money, and they be like, oh man, I need a favor. I was like, I don't do favors. Before they even get the answer, I was like, I don't do favors. I can't do it. I used to be like, yo, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I need $50. My kids ain't 8. And I was like, fam.
Sorry.
I was like, fam, you can go get what's those jobs that pay you that same day?
Get your contractor job.
I don't even know if they still have them around. Those like workforce.
Oh, yeah. Workforce.
Yeah, I don't even know. Huh?
No, I said that's
little contractor job.
Yeah, them little workforce, them workforce. Yeah, day labor. That's what it's called.
There you go, Rachel.
That's what it is. That's what it's called. Man, you can go get one of those jobs, and 9 out of the 10, if you work good at it, they're gonna bring you back the next day, and they're gonna bring you back the next day. Then they're gonna put you on the trial period, and now you got you a job.
Don't understand it. I remember one cat telling me about working out at the mills and how he got to work out there. And this is how he got to work out there. His uncle told him just show up. They let him in the gate, and he was sweeping the floors and stuff. Then he went to go get paid. He told him, I need a paycheck. He said, look through there, didn't see his paycheck. And then, they've been checking him in, coming through the door. He got a time card and everything. They cut him a check.
Yeah.
He got to work at the mills. That was back in the day, of course.
But look, that's one of the things too, man. I had so many chances to work in the mill.
Oh, man,
honestly, bro, I thought the mill was a trap job to keep you in Gary, bro. I would never do it. For real, bro.
Yep.
Look, I had uncles, I had friends, I had cousins. They're like, man, we can get you in the mill. Man, the best thing they did in the G was brought the boats out.
Ooh.
When they brought those casinos, I was so happy, bro. Because I was like, I ain't gonna be in Gary, and I ain't gotta be in the mill.
Oh, man, you said it.
Hey, man, you know what? Something similar happened to me right after I got through with the being a buffing boss. And I say buffing boss, we wasn't the boss. We were not the boss, okay? But
it was like that episode of Martin.
Yeah, man. Oh, it was worse than that, dude.
Man.
But my brothers, I had 2 brothers that worked out at Motorola right before they started making pagers. And,
I remember that, bro.
Yeah, so
I remember that.
They told me, hey, man, Motorola hiring. Come on out here. That was an hour and a half away. I told my guys on the block, I said, hey, man, they hiring, man. We can get off this block now. We can do some legitimate stuff, and let's get it. Didn't nobody want to come with me. Nobody.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Nobody.
But get a paycheck. They ready to hold their hand out there. Ain't nobody work.
Man, think about it. I'm making $60,000 back then. I'm balling back then.
That was decent money.
Yeah.
I said, okay, cool. Man, look, I never missed a day. I never was late. And that was Schaumburg, Illinois, from Gary, Indiana.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was there, bro. My little Chevy Chevette. Shoot, boy. Pushing that little phone banger.
Yeah.
Phone banger, man.
I mean, but that's how I was, because they used to see me hang around with the street dudes, and they thought I was a street dude. I was like, nah, I work at the boat.
Got my own money.
It was only 2 people that was in a higher position than I was. That was the pit. That was 3 people. The supervisor, the pit boss, and the casino manager was the only 3 that was higher than me.
I always wondered, man, because y'all got so many tips. I mean, I don't know how y'all did them tips, man, but
so and that's what really brought me to Vegas. In Indiana, we used to have to split tips. So when we drop it in at the end of the night, they bring all the chips together, count it out, and this is how much we made, and they divide it by the people that worked that day.
So did they pay y'all hourly pay too?
Oh, hell
yeah,
no.
we got paid. We got paid, but it was a part of our hourly check here. I mean, there in Gary.
Oh shit!
It was part of when I moved to Vegas.
Yeah.
I started off as a table games dealer. That's what determined our hourly, our weekly hourly. It changed every week. So it'd probably be a week where we get like $22 an hour. when Fonzie, his name was Fonzie, when he used to come into town
Hey.
and play on the blackjack table. That week, our weekly checks will probably be $52 an hour. That's how much he would drop. You know what I'm saying?
He just changed the whole atmosphere, everything.
Exactly. So that's how I was in Gary. So when I went to, even when I dealt poker, but when I moved to Vegas and you were able to keep your own tips, bro, we were making $4,500 a week, easy.
Golly.
Yeah.
Easy. And then the market crashed.
That's not bad.
And always the market
crashed.
But yeah, ours never changed, did it, Greg?
No, no.
It's $4.50 an hour.
$4.50 an hour actually worked $4.50 an hour. God,
Damn.
Damn.
And you know the crazy part about it, man, the only other job that I had outside of the casino when I became a table games dealer was I was a cook at Pizzeria Uno's in Maryville, out about South Lake Mall.
Oh, wow.
That's the only other job I had. I had that job in high school.
Man.
So I went from that to music to straight into being a table game dealer.
And we're talking, man, about our behaviors and what drives us, guys. Okay, what makes us who we are, right? And we're talking a lot about the past. We're talking about the present. We're talking about the future. Okay, it's nothing arrogant about what we're talking about. We're just saying, hey, this is what happens when you start getting into a business and you grow your brand, which is you. You are your brand, and how you maintain it. You know, everybody wants to do something different. All right. Hopefully.
Yep.
Hopefully. But it's how you maintain it, all right? We can only express to you, well, I'd say Chris is more broader than everyone, but I can only tell you me, all right? Because I haven't tried to dig into nothing but what I can do, all right? Like I said, Mo does a lot of different things. Chris does a lot of different things, but the thing that we're trying to tell you guys is that if you put your mind to it and you want to do something different, please do it. Please, just try. Because if you don't try, you're gonna be $4.49 somewhere, right? Trust me. Because they're not gonna. If you're in a situation where your back is to the wall, ain't nothing else you can do. You're gonna take that $4.49.
So it is.
How hard we had to work for that money.
Yeah, it is, man. And I don't want to call it an argument. He was trying to make it an argument. We were talking about the Bears loss on Sunday, right?
Oh my
Monday
God.
morning. Monday morning, we was talking about it on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I was like, yeah, the Bears did the stupid stuff by, trying to get a lineman the ball to score a touchdown. The ref didn't call the holding call. You know what I'm saying? Stevenson over in the corner, trash talking to fans. You know what I'm saying? And one dude was like, oh, yeah, man, what are you talking about? I was like, you didn't see when the lineman fumbled the ball? He's like, yeah, I watched every play. He's like, but unlike you, I know football. I was like, bro, if you watched every tape, I sent him the footage of the guy fumbling the ball. You know what I'm saying? So now he tries to go out. You know how people get on Facebook. You know, I call them the KGB, keyboard game bangers, and all of that. And he had the nerve to call me a loser. He was like, yeah, I'm at a professional job. I'm on my way to work. I was like, bro, you over 40 and you work for somebody and you call me a loser?
Damn.
I was like, bro, I own 5 companies. What are you talking about? He didn't say nothing else after that.
What can he say? Again, that's that foolishness to come out and the hate. All right, which is the second part of the question. How do y'all deal with haters? You just told me one of the ways you deal with haters.
You know my motto, right?
Out there.
You know my motto? You know my motto about haters? You know my motto about haters?
I'm listening.
Haters are nothing but fans that don't know how to show that they like you.
I like that. That's crazy.
That's all they know, because haters know everything about you.
Yep.
Everything from top to bottom, like a fan does. They just fans. They just don't know how to show that they like
you. Damn.
That's crazy. Rachel said she made a drastic change in 2024. I don't believe in dreaming. I believe in setting goals and moving forward towards success. Now, Rachel, let me tell you what I you already know, Mo. I'm coming. All right. that's fine, okay, but I don't do goals. I do objectives. Goals,
Either, bro.
They got a cutoff date. Objectives, you can keep it going, all right, until you reach where you need to go. So you're not pressured into saying, okay, I got to make it by September the 14th or whatever, okay? Your objective is to make it, period, okay? Not by a certain time, okay? When you do that, you defeat yourself, period.
Well,
Correct?
you can use that two ways though, because some things do need goals. Because the only reason I say some things do need goals because you have to have a time period on how you gonna move. Because if you don't, and you keep falling into the same roadblock, you're gonna continue to not succeed at what you're trying to succeed in.
And that's that motivation.
Some things I had goals for, and I'd be like, yo, if I don't make it by this time, I'm gonna do this. If I don't make it by this time, I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? It's not really putting, and I can't say it's not putting goals because it's still putting goals. You have steps that you need to get to by a certain point to reach where you need to reach to continue to grow in your craft and that you're in. That's the 10,000 hours that I talked about yesterday. 10,000 hours, if you use it straight, ain't nothing but a year and a day.
Yeah,
Really.
What you're saying is really true because that objective could change 15 times on your way to you
all the time, bro.
So,
it never goes as planned.
It's an evolution kind of thing, it evolves as you move. So, I get it.
But I'm
and the people that don't succeed, people that don't succeed, I don't understand why, because you got all of the answers right here.
Oh man,
everything is right here.
We should have had something like this. Imagine having something like this back in the.
Man, look, hey, look, I ain't gonna even lie. We had phone technology like this back in our days, man. We probably wouldn't even be on this podcast right now.
You ain't lying.
Yeah,
we probably be talking to each other.
We'll probably be in.
We'd be talking on satellite phones on yachts somewhere.
Yeah. But let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I don't set goals and this and that. Okay, because I did at the beginning. But as we've grown into entrepreneurs and as we've grown to the monocle of success that we've had, we know how to do this already. So there's no longer the goal for me because I know how to get to that. So I make it an objective. Okay, I let it stretch out. I let it stretch out.
Gotcha.
Now,
I mean, but
we're teaching.
but that goes back to what we always say. Everybody's path to success is not the same.
It's not the
same. That's one reason why I don't go to seminars.
Mm-hmm.
I want to learn what you learn on my own and then put it in my own way to make me succeed.
Chris, let me tell you,
I used to teach.
Go ahead.
That's exactly where I used to teach. I mean, I could make a phrase. I used to make up a phrase, like I went in the bedroom, I took my clothes off, I put on a suit, I came back downstairs. I said, how would you say that? And that's the way I talk. You can hear what I'm saying. You can still talk about going up to the bedroom, but how would you say the same phrase? And that's how you teach somebody something. It fits you. It don't sound like you parroting me.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times when you teach somebody something, they're gonna regurgitate the same thing that you tell them. And then if you go to the same place to try to get a bank loan or whatever you're trying to do, and they already heard it 50 million times, they're gonna tell you no matter what your credit score or what your business plan is,
right?
Because you regurgitating somebody else's business plan.
And I heard it 17,000 times.
And see,
17,000 times.
And we were talking about this earlier, man. How you set a rate for something, and people pay you for it, okay? But to your point, Chris, I'm not paying nobody to go sit in their seminar when I already know how to do it, or I can figure it out myself, okay? You telling me all these steps that you use to get your fortune, okay? Which let's keep it 100, right? Like I said, we here are real. We know what we each are doing, what each of us are doing, okay? But you got these seminars and stuff going on around here and this and that these people do. And I can tell you from my experience, when I go out and speak at these colleges and these schools and this and that, okay, I start off with, man, look is what I say. Man, look, I was homeless. I ain't gonna front. I was homeless. I was ass out, okay? and then I'll tell them how the progression went, and that's it, okay? And at the end of my conversations, is like, I hope what I said can help. All right, this is my experience, not your experience. May not be your experience, but all I'm saying is that if you don't start, you're not going to finish. All right, but these people are out there. I would never encourage anybody to, except to go to my sisters, of course, but go to these seminars and these big name people seminars, all right, because these grassroots people got more experience and more stories that they can tell you that's going to directly relate to you, as opposed to these guys are talking about. I'm not doing all of that. I'm sorry.
That's true.
All right.
That's true.
And now Rachel is a different story, okay? And I say that, Rachel, not to diminish what you're doing, okay? Because you're one of those people that are real and they can benefit from what you're saying, But you go to Tony Robbins and all of them, man, okay? They can't help me. I'm sorry. Unless they want to invest in the business. And when they want to invest in the business, okay, you give me 1.5 million for 5% of the business, all right? I'll take 5% because you're not getting no more than that because I don't need you. All right. And it's not being arrogant. It's that, hey, I'm just seeing what you you say in your seminar, all of this. Okay. Come on. You can get down with me. 1.5 million. Okay. You give you 5. I give you 3% of the business. And I'm saying that because I know he ain't going to do it. Okay. But you're not going to play me. It's not going to happen. Sorry.
Well, one thing that I've, and again, this is nothing towards Rachel because I know that Rachel is great at what she does and all of that. A lot of people that I see do seminars nowadays that's how they make their money. Nowadays. Yeah. They in the beginning they did what they did to get money, but now they're using seminar tactics to get money. You know what I'm saying? And
that's not what Rachel's doing.
No, exactly. But this is the thing, like the Tony Robbins and all of them. Like Tony Robbins, he's good, but what's the last business that you heard him investing or growing or anything like that? Exactly. That's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons why I love Shark Tank. Like Mark Cuban, what's my guy?
Damon.
Yeah, Damon, all of them. You know what I'm saying? They still doing businesses to this day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the one reason why I like Shark Tank. Now they had some people on there that I was like, I don't understand. I mean, I understand you got the money, you got the drive, you know what I'm saying? You have the wherewithal to be here. But some of the stuff they was, especially to the black people, they was like trying to give them stuff like it was still slavery time. And I was like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Okay, you're gonna give me 200,000. You're gonna give me 200,000 for 45% of my company? That don't even make sense.
That sounds like some sharecropper stuff. I do all the work.
Right.
That's what they used to call. That's the chicken George.
That's one thing we might have to do, Chris, is do a mini Shark Tank because ain't nobody getting $1 million from me. I'm sorry. I'm just telling y'all, like, all right. Mini Shark Tank. I might give 100,000.
We can do we're gonna call it Baby Shark.
Baby Shark.
Oh no, Baby Shark already trademarked.
We can call it Guppy. All right, we call it
Guppy.
Guppy. Oh, that's a fly right there. I like that. Guppy.
Yeah. No, but I mean, even people that I talk to, like it's people that I talk to that don't know who I am, and they be like, "Oh yeah, man. I mean, if you do this, you can make $1 million, and if you do this, you can drive this car." I'm like, $1 million? Really, bro? I ain't been thinking about $1 million since I was 23 years old.
That's $1 right now.
And $1 million today is not the same way it was.
Back in the day, if you had $1 million when you was like 19 years old, you was like, man.
Hey, y'all seen
I'm
these
gonna
movies?
live forever off this $1 million. Shoot,
put $1 million in a briefcase, okay? It's gonna fill up the center. That's all it's gonna do, man. Okay, it ain't like it was, okay? It ain't.
It's not like it was at all, bro.
No.
Hey man, but look, shout out to Gina. She was on the radio. That's why she wasn't showing her face here. Rachel says, I definitely understand what you guys are saying. There are bad coaches that have seminars without providing real life solutions. I am talking to the person who don't know how to get started but are ready for. Rachel, we believe in you. We believe in you. We know exactly what you're doing. This wasn't for you. This is for those the
Yeah.
snake oil guys, the ones that are selling that snake
And then
oil.
and then the one thing that Rachel is doing is basically, Greg, what you just talked about. You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing if you don't get started.
Well,
You can't do anything at all. You can have blueprints, proposals. You can have a 800 credit score. You can have all of that. But if you don't get started, you ain't gonna. There's no motion. It's like being on the treadmill. You moving in one spot.
Yeah, and fear does not play a part in this entrepreneurial game. You got fear.
That's
Lord,
one
Lord,
thing
Don't,
you got to
don't
get
say
get
it
over.
in it,
again.
man.
Say
Don't
it
get in it.
again with your chest, bro. Please.
Don't get in it. If you
Man.
scared and you saying, man, oh, I don't know. I don't know, man. I hate that. No,
Yeah.
don't get in it if you're gonna do
But
that.
that goes back. That goes back to what we say. If you say I don't know, I'm gonna show you why you should have never put no in. I don't care how you spell it. I don't care how you spell it. You should have never used the word no.
yeah, because if you do that, you might as well spell it I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Right.
You know? Might as well, because you messed up I just can't entertain it all. Okay. And again, people, it's not us being arrogant. It's that we want the best for everyone. Okay.
The reason why
So
we telling you that.
have to be like we are in order to continue the success that we have. And we want everybody to be strong. You got to be a bull at this game, all right? If you
Yeah.
With
you're the
big,
sheep,
big ones. I mean, the thing about it is, I think probably 99.9% of the good ideas are just sitting on the shelf because of fear. You know,
ooh, I like that
man.
acronym.
I like that right there,
I like
Rachel.
that. Fake evidence appearing real. Let's go. I love it. We got to start that dictionary back up, man. Hey, look, this Saturday, man, we need everybody. All right? Everybody. We're going to be exercising and getting our sleeping pills on Friday night, okay?
Yeah.
But Saturday, we're going to be doing what do we want to call it? Not a telethon, but
that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Hey, look. I was about to say a dagathon, but that sounds like something that's gonna be on the XXX.
A dagathon.
We're gonna be on for 6 hours. Okay?
Gina, what you gonna call it?
I've already talked to the Braves. I'm waiting on an answer for them. But we're gonna do a lot. And Rachel, you want to come on and read a passage from your book? Let's do it, okay? Anybody out there that want to come on here and say, well, I can't say anybody out there. Let me change that up. All right, we'll holler. Okay, we'll holler at y'all. But we want to make it. We want to make it so that number one, we're having fun doing this. All right, so we're gonna be on for 6 hours. We're gonna take a break in the middle of it, and we're gonna watch a movie, hopefully. But we want to. We're raising money now for the Distinguished Authors Guild. Not just we're begging or anything like that, but it's just a normal thing that people do. We create an atmosphere where people can donate, and we're asking you to donate $1, $5, whatever. Okay, you don't have to break the bank, all right. But what we're trying to do is we want to create scholarships for freshman students to get some incidentals, because number one, we're proud of them for doing what they're doing.
We like to do more than one.
You're muted, Chris. Oh, you're on the phone. We are definitely going to do this. Okay, number one, Saturday noon Central Time. Okay, it might even go on maybe 15 minutes before live, so that we can get everybody to the platform. But we want to help these college students. Number one, we're proud of them for doing what they're doing, because they could be doing something else. They could be out there in the streets doing something else as opposed to trying to further their education so that they can create an atmosphere of success for themselves. But number two, we want to entertain like we always do. So Saturday, noon Central, we're going to be on, all of us will be on here. And we're going to do it for 6 hours. It might go longer than 6 hours, all right? But we want to make sure that everyone... Go ahead, Chris.
One thing I know we can do is sing our favorite songs. Because last time we did that, they deleted the whole show.
Yeah.
I would have loved to put a mix up, but you know how that's gonna happen. First 3 minutes, it's gonna be gone.
You already know. Could I do? Well, no, I can't do that either. Oh, God. But anyway,
I would love to drop a mix.
We're gonna be here Saturday, man. Saturday at noon, and we just want you to, everybody. We're not telling it. You don't have to do it, okay? So we're still gonna entertain. We're still gonna be here, okay? But this is for freshman college students that are furthering their education. Like I said, they could be out there doing something else. They could not be going to school. They could go get the. We want to encourage these guys. We want to tell them that somebody's out there that cares about you and are proud of you for doing what you're doing. All right, because it's not easy. So if we can get them some gift card for food or something like that through this money, let's do it. All right. Rachel says I am definitely wanting to support the students. They're in action, and we need to support their path to greatness. Rachel will be there. All right, you get a chance to hear her talk about her book, and we're going to invite other people to come on too. So y'all come in and hang out with us, and make it a success. All right, Mo, you want to say something real quick?
Man, look, us fellas been right here. We kind of handing out stuff that we've done, and this is our path that we took. We just giving you a sample of what we did to be successful, and we've been blessed. And again, the only way that we've been blessed because we have been blessing others. I mean, it not necessarily has to be money all the time, but it just be knowledge, and that's the most important thing.
They're not gonna get it to their head. Go ahead, Chris.
That's fact, man. I mean, like I say, I can tell you how to do it, but I don't mean you can do it like I do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give you the blueprint. All you got to do is ask. I'm an open book. Any question you have, always just hit me up. I'm always gonna give you an answer. And if I don't know the answer, I'm gonna go find the answer for you.
There it is. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, what we do is that's how I help people out. I don't help you out by giving you money. I help you out by giving you knowledge.
And see that this is one thing that really disturbs me. And Chris, you said it earlier in the show. Okay, just because we are successful and we're doing the things that we're doing, and yes, we are enshrined as in the Black national. Gotta always put that at the top. National Black Radio Hall of Fame. All right, but
oh yeah,
I'm not saying that to be bragging or anything. Okay, I'm proud of the fact that we were recognized for that after all the hard work that we have done. All right, so I think it's about time actually. So thank you for that. But we want to, like Chris said, everybody does not do things the same way. We want everybody to be successful, but don't ask me for money to be successful. That's not going to make you successful. I could give you $10,000. That does not mean that that's going to ensure that you're successful. Period. You have to put in the work. Listening is valuable. Listening is important. Okay. Knowledge is power. You can't be afraid, but you have to make sure that, all of these dynamics, you put them together and you can be successful. Again, I can tell you, all three of us, we came from we ain't had jack. All right. We had nothing. All right. But we came up because we had a desire. The only thing that we did have is that desire to be better.
Yep. Step up.
What I'm saying? Had a desire to be better. And so please, number one, don't hate because we are doing that. Because the better we get, the more value we are to other people, like those people that are out there that are trying to do something. We're valuable to you guys because we got more that we can give you, more than we can give you. And again, that knowledge that you take in, I've known a lot of people, man, that have watched the music video show, came and talked to me, and they're leaders in their community right now, just from a conversation. My success is due to a conversation, a couple of conversations. That man right there had a conversation. Me and you talked a lot.
So, you know what, Greg? I think about what you were just saying, and you think about the actors, and some of the great actors, and they'll tell you whose shoulders they stood on to get to where they at. You know what I'm saying? They went and asked the right questions, and they pursued it. They just wasn't doing no lip service or asking for a handout. I mean, you think about Denzel Washington. He always talks about Sidney Poitier, and all the actors that he had to stand. The people that he stood on the shoulders to get to where he's at. And it has to continue. Education has to continue. In order for our culture to grow.
And don't get me wrong when we say it. It's not like we're not in the business of helping people out financially. It's just the ones that ask, we know we ain't gonna get it back.
Exactly. I mean, make it make sense, okay? We have a heart. You say, I'm glad you said that, Chris. Yes, we're in the helping business. Okay, this is what we do because that's part of that's what God wants us to do. When you come up, you know, help others, you know. But damn, you know, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense.
Because if you didn't have the money to do it now, what makes you think you're gonna have the money? And the real thing that I really hate is it'll be a Monday. They'd be like, "Yo, let me borrow $100 till Wednesday, and I get it right back to you." I'd be like, "Well, you might just go ahead and just wait till Wednesday then to do what you got to
do." Oh, you just but see, it's people like
did you say that out loud?
Oh,
I
come
know
on,
this
Man,
right.
look, bro. I say that all the time. I hate that. Like it's Monday, and they'd be like, or I give it back to you tomorrow. I'm like, just wait till tomorrow and do what you got to do.
Don't you hate when they come at you and want to borrow money? They come at you at 11 o'clock and they say, "Hey man, I get back to you tomorrow." Well, damn, you know, you only got an hour. You know what I'm saying? You might as well wait till the sun come up, bro. You'll be good then.
You'll be good. I mean, I don't want to dwell on this subject for so long, but it's just I don't like it because I used to be that one that'd be like,
I was
"Yo,
just going to say that, Chris. I was just going to say
yeah."
that. I did it.
So I know every story in the book because I created a lot of them.
I did it. I did it. I did it. But you know, we learn from our mistakes, man, and we, you know, sometimes we don't. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man, and I'm putting myself out there right now. No, I ain't gonna even do that. That's all right. But anyway, man, y'all look, y'all come through on Saturday. Okay, Reggie's gonna be there, all right? Hanging out with us. Come through on Saturday. We got a lot more stuff to handle. Do we got
Yes, tomorrow we're gonna have Bully Buster 702 on. His guy's name is Keith Bowens, man. He's like a big brother to me, man. He's cool as ever. He started Stop Bullying campaign way back in the early 2000s. And it's becoming a success. So we're gonna end up talking to him tomorrow about the whole thing, about everything, how it started and where it's at right now.
That's what's up. Hey man, shout out to Devon Bray and his whole family, man, for coming on yesterday, man. That was a really good conversation, man.
Yeah,
Gave
it
us a
was.
lot
It
of good.
was.
Gave us a lot of good
And
information.
let me end it by saying this because it's something that Devon, it's Devon, right? Or Devin? No, it's Devon.
Let's call it what you want. It'll be all right.
It's something that he said yesterday that I've always said my whole life. Street people that was in the streets, like in the streets, are some of the smartest people ever, and you can transition that into business.
Yep.
For sure, you can.
Without a doubt.
And that's not just talking about hood business. That's talking about even back to like the mafia figures and all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's why they owned a lot of businesses.
Now, even.
One,
You know,
yeah.
and they straight now. So.
Yeah, because what he said that time when he was like, when he threw his wife up under the bus.
He sure did.
But when
he threw it, wait a minute, he threw it in the hard too, boy.
Yeah. But
he gave that look like what?
But what he was talking about though, it was what a lot of people did. Like that's how a lot of music labels jumped off.
Yep.
And I'm talking about way before the 90s. I'm talking about like Motown and all of that stuff too. You know what I'm saying? All of them didn't just go straight to banks to get money.
Right.
That's
right.
True.
Enough said, man. So yeah, we had a good time, man. We I guess we did a show. You know, we talked about a lot of stuff. But the basic point of tonight is, man, you're never gonna get there if you don't start. You gotta put your foot in. Right? Block that
Gotta
door.
start, man.
And that's what
Gotta start.
Long time ago when we did when I started the Dope Living brand, I said that the moniker Dope Living was going to be, you know, we take small steps and leave huge footprints. All right, you go in that room with all of these big name people, you know, and by the time you leave out of there, everybody going to know who you are. All right, not because you're talking and this and that. It's the way you carry yourself sometimes. You know, the way that you listen, the way that you ask the right questions.
Yes, sir.
Get in that room and do your thing. All right. It's called networking. Get in there and handle that business.
The very last thing, G. Do you remember interviewing New Best Friends?
Yes, sir. I do.
So that's my cousin and brother group, and I want to give a happy birthday out to my cousin Jason Summers. He turned 35 today. He was the youngest one, the
Hey,
smallest one.
yes, I remember. I remember. Dang. Dang. That's all
Yeah. So
good,
happy
man.
birthday, cousin.
And you know what? My son is not watching this show, but he will be 30 years old on Monday, y'all.
Dang.
I gotta send you that video too, bro.
I tell y'all something, but I can't. You know, I get in trouble because this is just be the day that he watching. So let me just. This will be the day he watching. But okay, right now he's practicing
already
for
know.
He practicing for his show. He doing a whole lot. What is the balloons? What is this?
Hey, you said happy birthday. That's what the iPhone does, bro. That's how you tickle it. I can't do it on mine.
Happy
I ain't on
birthday. I'm
iPhone.
trying
Mine
to see.
what?
I mean, I'm looking. What?
Say happy birthday and do it again.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Where did the balloons come from? I don't know.
Oh, no. I know where it came from. You said celebrate.
Celebrate.
It ain't working. Hey, look. Hey, Mo, Mo, I was about to get mad. I was like, how the hell he get balloons?
I'm like, whoa. Maybe it was Jordan. I don't know. Anyway, man, this is Dope Living TV Live, man. We will see you guys with another exciting show about bullying, y'all. Okay, y'all need to come in and check that one out, all right? We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.